We've fixed a typo in our program. Now let's see if it works correctly. It does, but the output is not neatly formatted. We printed it as a Python list with square brackets, and in addition, we printed the words in reverse order. We'd like this word to be listed first since it's the one that's most commonly used. Let's fix things up by passing the words that we'd like to display to a function. We'll call it makeAnswer. MakeAnswer will create a string which displays the words in a pleasing format. We expect that a list of 5 words will be passed over. But in fact, if the user uses an odd ending, there may be 2 or 3 or even none at all. We'll start by checking to make sure there's at least something in the list. If not, then the string that should be displayed is something like nothing found. If there is something in the list, we'll create an answer string, starting out with an empty string and adding to it item by item. We'll want to go one by one through a list of indices. Let's look again at the list. The indices should be -1, -2, and so on, up to the number of things in the list. Here are the corresponding positive numbers. Notice that we've added +1 here. If there are 5 words in the list, this will be the number 6. Range 1, 6 gives the numbers from 1 up to, but not including 6. That's 1 to 5. The pattern we'll use for display looks like this. The word, followed by the number of times it's used, and with the number of occurrences in parentheses to set it apart. For each word, we add on to the answer, using the pattern and passing in the word itself. Here's the negative of the current index. And remember that position 1 contains the word. That's the word. And here's the number of times it's used. When all of this has been built up, we return our string. Let's see how things look. This is almost right. All we'd like is to add a comma and a space between items. For the first item, there's nothing to do, but each next item should include a comma and a space at the beginning. If the index is greater than 1, then we'll use a slightly different pattern. Here's our original pattern, and at the very beginning we'll add a comma and a space. Now here's how the program looks. It works very nicely for ing. If we use an ending which gives us less than 5 results, things are still all right. And if we use an ending for which there are no results, we get a sensible display. The program seems to work correctly.